mages comes this other side. This very dark, this very twisted world. And it all comes down to this constant pursuit of knowledge. The idea that they need to know everything and they need to push themselves. So most of the classes that can be mages can also be warlocks. So warlocks are a much darker counterpart to the mages, but if a mage usually exists in the society, so does a warlock, and vice versa. Now there are some races where that is just not true. The Pandaren, for instance, do not push their studies of the arcane, as far as we know, into the land of the warlock. They don't do blood rituals. They don't summon demons into their world. In fact, most Pandarens have never even seen a demon, as the other denizens of Azeroth have. Maybe they did during the Sundering, we don't really know. Either way, they've never summoned any into the world. Pandaren don't have it. Now, Draenei are the exiled ones of the Eredar, so it would make sense that demons literally ruined their lives and have been pursuing them for years. I don't think a Draenei in his right mind would practice the same things that have destroyed his society over and over. And that remains true as well with the Night Elves. Night Elves would never touch Warlock magic because they've seen what it could do. If a Night Elf started going down that road, they would not only be exiled, they would probably be killed. Look at Illidan. Illidan was exiled and imprisoned for 10,000 years, and that's before he consumed the Skull of Gul'dan. After that, we straight up killed him. He's dead. Now, there is not much to say about warlocks. Orcs obviously have a very long history with warlocks. So that's the one I'm going to talk about. Every other race is pretty much basically just their pursuit of knowledge. So let's talk about the orcs. So orcs were on Draenor, which became Outland after the opening of the Dark Portals, and with the drinking of the demon blood. It was with Gul'dan who became one of the first warlocks and started using this power that was given to him by Manaroth, to start using the power that Manaroth actually has in his own way. They started using fel magic, and their skin became green, and they started summoning the very creatures that enslaved them, and to an extent, to carry out their bidding. Now, warlocks at this time were kind of considered okay in a sense. Gul'dan's clan was the one that was really, really full of warlocks. Some other clans weren't really for this, but Gul'dan had almost an entire clan of just warlocks. Nowadays, though, in society, warlocks aren't really looked at that great in orc society. It's not a good thing to be a warlock, and in fact, the Cleft of Shadows proves that to us. It's a hidden away area. Just rub the warlocks under the rug and don't worry about it. That's basically the society for warlocks. Let's read what it says in the class guide that Blizzard has given us for warlocks. In the face of demonic power, most heroes see death. Warlocks see only opportunity. Dominance is their aim, and they have found a path to it in the dark arts. These ferocious spellcasters summon demonic minions to fight beside them. At first, they command only the service of imps. But as a warlock's knowledge grows, seductive succubi, loyal voidwalkers, and horrific fell hunters join the dark sorcerer's ranks to wreak havoc on anyone who stands in their master's way. Warlocks can ignite distant enemies in searing flame, sending them fleeing in terror and pain, or afflict them with corrupting diseases and curses that steal the victim's vitality. These practitioners of the profane are feared across Azeroth, and many who have felt their wrath now prefer to fight alongside a warlock than against one.